Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-hosts are Sam and Steven.
We hit 50 subscribers, guys.
Yippee!
Yippee! Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy? 50 people subscribe to us on
I
YouTube.
can only count to 2.
I know, we've been over this, Steven. So today we got a bunch of topics, including a very special one. We're really excited to do this. We reached out to Makey Makey to do an episode about them, and they listened to a few episodes. They really liked our podcast, so they sent us out a bunch of Makey Makeys to test out and try out. Sam and Steven and I have been playing with them, so we can't wait to tell you all about them.
It's so much fun.
Yes. But
I've had
if
a
you...
little too much fun.
Yeah, the other day, Steven was trying to play Fortnite on his Makey Makey, and I'm like, Steven, there's not
I
enough
did
keys
try
for
that.
it. There's not enough keys for it, but you can go ahead and try. But yeah, so can't wait to talk about that. And also, today, we are talking about, I forgot now. Oh yeah, so Google's AI is now available for teenagers, which is exciting.
That's
Because
us.
I went to sign up the other day, and recently I had to change my Google account age to my real age, so they wouldn't let me. And I was really angry. So then I had to go in and use another account, but I should be able to use it now. I actually haven't tested it, though. And Meta is releasing AI glasses. Who knew?
Wow.
The AI is as close to your mind as it can get until it's actually in your mind now.
Didn't the FDA already approve the neuro links or whatever?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
the
did.
neural. Yeah, okay, I guess it's closer, but there's no AI in them. That's the end of
Could
the
put
world
AI
right
on a
there.
computer.
That is, yeah. Imagine what if I'm AI?
What if you ask someone a question and they just spit out a ChatGPT response?
Yeah, like, thanks for asking. The
Hey,
answer
Andrew,
to
write
that
me an
question.
essay.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like the essay on, Sam?
Steven.
What?
Steven, a co-host of TSARP, loves the number
Uh-oh.
2. The number. We're literally talking about the number. Probably should have clarified that. Literally the number. Not anything else. But yeah, so I guess I want to save Makey Makey for a little bit, to keep people on the edge of their seats. But first of all, yeah, so Google's AI, if you don't know, is Bard. Bard is now available, so anyone above 13 can use it. So let me pull it up right now. We've showed off Bard a little bit, but there's a lot of different things it can do. So, oh, yeah, there we go. It loaded in. So as you can see here, it's got a ton of different things. It's got code tips. You can use it in Google Sheets, and then you can just use the chat bot. So let me pull up. Oh wait, no, wait. That was the wrong
Into
button.
the chat bot.
Let's go to Bard. Here we go. Okay, so if I switch over... How can I do this? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is Bard. You all should be able to see it right now. So I can say something like, are you better... Oh, they might not... say something, Sam and Steven? Yes, they can. Okay, I was worried about that for a second. So here's Bard. Are you better than ChatGPT? Question mark. Okay.
Say something about.
Oh, I said the ChatGPT. Are you better the ChatGPT? Yeah, but let's see. Okay, so it gave me all the statistics. Whoa, this is actually kind of cool. This is better than ChatGPT probably would have done, and this is faster. So let's see. So it gave me the language model that ChatGPT and Bard is based off of, so Palm 2 and GPT 3.5. Continually draws information from the internet, trained on data up to 2021, answering questions with relevant information, generating and summarizing text requests, can sometimes generate code that doesn't work, limited on newer so that is actually really cool. So it generated a spreadsheet for me, and I can even export this to Google Sheets, which is awesome. And now I have a whole thing on, the different weaknesses, the data sources, the strengths, the model that both these are made off of, and that was almost instant. And now I have more stuff down here.
I think there's one more thing we should be more afraid of.
What is it?
It's self-aware that it's bad at coding.
Yeah, that is true.
Aren't we
It
a
does
coding
know that.
podcast?
And Yeah, and it even says Bard is better at answering questions with relevant information. Boom. And then it says ChatGPT is better at generating and summarizing text requests. But there you go. So that is Bard, and now most people can use it. As long as you're over 13, I believe. But yeah, so that's awesome. I really gotta go back and forth using both of them because both of them are very powerful. I would say if you're trying to generate code, go with ChatGPT. It's reliable. They even have the data analytics mode now in Plus. They have plugins that also write code. Now in Scratch, too. That's a little scary. We should probably show that in a future episode. But yeah, so if that's like the main thing I would use ChatGPT for. Everything else you can use on either, whatever you like better. But yeah, so that is Bard. All right, is it time for Makey Makey? Have I made people wait long enough? All right, so here we go, Makey Makey. So if you guys don't know what Makey Makey is, you're missing out. But probably more of you have come across it than you think. So if you go into, let me pull up Scratch. If you use Scratch, you've probably already seen it and you don't even remember. Yep. Okay, so in the extensions in Scratch, you can go down to the bottom left, and right in here is a little thing that says Makey Makey. And you've probably looked at that. Maybe you've used it, maybe you haven't. Actually, in our coding class, we have used it before. In our school, we have coding classes, and in those coding classes, one of the first things we learned in 6th grade, maybe it was like 2 weeks into the class, and it's like a 10-week class, so pretty early on, my teacher, and we talk about him all the time, Mr. Ferrara, taught us how to use the Makey Makey blocks to make a cheat code. So if you go to Hopog, which I know a bunch of our listeners do, you've probably used this before, and you kind of probably even forgot, but that's one way you can use Makey Makey.
Cheat codes in my games.
Yeah, go through Steven's games. Just do up, down, left, right, boom, high score. But yeah, so that's like the tip of the iceberg here, though. So you can use these blocks when you connect Makey Makey to your computer. So Makey Makey is a physical device that you can use to create all different awesome things. So let me pull it up. Yeah. So here you go. So they have a bunch of different packs. They have the Makey Makey Classic, which is pretty much all you need to get started. And then they have some upgrades like the Makey Makey Backpack Bundle. The Makey Makey Go is a cheaper and portable option if you want to go with that. And if you're a class or school, the STEM pack is probably the way to go. But if we,
A lot of money for the STEM pack.
Yeah, because there's so many Makey Makeys in it. So don't buy it if you're not a school or something.
What if I want to?
Well, then go ahead, Steven. How about, that's what we should do. When we make our first when we make our next $600, that's what we're going to buy. But yeah, so what the Makey Makey does is, as you see over here, you got the alligator clips, and those hook up to the main circuit board you see right here. So say you got the space key, you got the click, you have the ground down here, which they call Earth, and then you have your arrow keys. So you can take those alligator clips and hook them up to pretty much whatever you want, anything that's conductive. So, for example, you can take the space key. Steven's finger. That might hurt, though, that they're called alligator clips for a reason. And so you could take, like, the space and hook it up to, let's say, stainless steel isn't conductive, but what if I had a paper clip? Right? So paper clip, boom, hook it up to one side, and then you can take another alligator clip and hook it up to the Earth. And whenever you touch the two together, boom, it's going to press your space key. You might be like, well, that's cool, but why would I want that? There's so many different things that don't even come to mind. So if you're ever stuck and you don't know what you want to make, you can go over, I believe it's in resources on Makey Makey's website, or let's see, yeah, so down here. So if you go to resources, resources, how-to guides, and activities. They have a million different things you can do. They got, their what is conductivity, teach you the basics. They have the first-time demo just to get started, an alarm challenge. So that's really the basic stuff if you just want to learn. But you can keep scrolling down. You'll get all different things that you can do and kind of start to learn how to use it. And they even have a clock over here, a piano that you can make, and they'll walk you through how to make all of this stuff. So it's actually a really awesome device, and you can use your Makey Makey on anything on your computer, right? If you just want to maybe play Fortnite like Steven, that's going to get a little complicated. You're going to need what they call the Makey Makey backpack, which if you go over to shop, and then right here it's the backpack bundle. It's not the type of backpack that goes on your back. Don't get confused. It's this little device that goes on the back of your Makey Makey. It just looks like a Makey Makey, but you need to have the classic pack for it to work. So you plug on your backpack onto your classic, and then it expands the functionality. You can add in a second player, you can control your mouse, you can do your keyboard and your mouse, crazy things with it. But yeah, I mean, it's really like a keyboard that you can just customize, like really customize. I'm not talking about, keyboarding, people that make those keyboards out of the base and the keycaps. No, this is totally different. I could hook this up to my refrigerator, and every time I open the door, boom, it clicks on my mouse, so.
Every time you pour milk, you...
Yes, every time I wake up in the middle of the night to go get the milk, open the door, an alarm goes off.
See, if I open the door to my fridge, the light would turn on, so I don't need to set an alarm.
Okay, you would wake up from the light? You don't think you would keep
sleeping? Yeah, I would wake up from the light.
Got it.
That makes sense,
Yeah, I didn't think about that, Steven. I guess save the money on the Makey Makey. Just install light. No! But yeah, so how about, to give a better idea of how you can use Makey Makey, Steven, before you tried to play Fortnite with it, I know you were testing that out, so you want to give us a little idea of what you were trying to do with it?
So, at first, I was trying to figure it out without using the manual, which obviously is always a great idea, and you should never read the manual before using anything.
Got it, Steven. Don't listen to Steven.
Okay, so then I was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff on here. But then I looked at the front, and I'm like, wow, this is so simple all of a sudden. Which is probably the best part about it, that it's so simple to understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they label everything very clearly on the board, so, when you first open the package, you got wires everywhere, and the board, and you don't want to break anything, and you're like, oh, this is a little overwhelming, but when you actually look at it, they've labeled it perfectly, you know what everything does, and another great example is they have other things you can buy, like conductive pencils, where you can draw on a piece of paper, and then when you touch the piece of paper, or the drawing on the piece of paper, like here, so you take the little thing, and then you hook up the alligator clips. Whenever you touch the drawing on your piece of paper, boom, your space key goes off, or your up arrow, so what you could even do is you could draw different pictures with this, right? And then whenever people touch your pictures, you can have all different things happen on your computer, which is an awesome way. And this isn't just good for fun, but it's a great way to learn all different things like inventing and, unleash your creativity. So let me see if I can find some more things over here. So
I can imagine very creative stuff with the use of the pencils.
Yeah, that's really cool. I might even go and get some of those, because those seem awesome. But yeah, like Makey Makey's always posting a lot of awesome things on their Twitter too, all different things you can do and how they're using it. But yeah, so it's a great activity in classrooms. So Scratch is great. Scratch is amazing. You learn programming and all of that stuff. But sometimes you want a hands-on element, right? So maybe you've just created your awesome game and Scratch and you kind of want it to be more interactive, you can just plug in a Makey Makey and go and start using it in all different ways. But yeah, Makey Makeys are really awesome. We're really happy we were able to share this with you. And that now we get to go play around with them. Sam, you have your Makey Makey now.
Yeah.
And you want to tell us a little about how you've been using it?
I've been using it a lot with random objects in my house, like my water bottle. That's really fun to play with.
Yeah.
Water bottle.
You have the metal Kidoyo water bottle, right? What if?
Yeah, I've been using that one.
Yeah. What if? Right. If I'm trying to think, you could. Yeah, this is actually a great idea. Maybe you could plug in your Makey Makey, hook up the alligator clips to your water bottle, right, and put it in a Scratch program. So whenever it has a timer, put a weight block in there, and they know whenever you touch your water bottle now, because you have the Makey Makey hooked up to it, and say you take a sip of water, put it down, and say you want to get better at drinking water. Every time you pick up the water bottle, it knows, and say maybe you go 5 minutes without drinking anything, 10 minutes, 15, you can code it all up. It can set off an alarm on your computer. You got to grab your water bottle and take a sip before the thing goes off. That's a great example. But Sam, continue before
Wake up your parents.
yeah, before I cut you off.
It's like a health.
Yeah.
It's like a health app.
It can benefit health.
Yeah.
It's a health program.
Yeah.
We're making claims for Makey Makey that they did not put. This is just us talking. But yeah, there's so many great resources though. I'm on a page right now with all different things. People are doing all different awesome things. You can hook it up to tinfoil too if you don't want to get the pencils, or you can't afford the pencils to draw on the piece of paper. You can use aluminum foil instead. That will work too. That's conductive. Really, anything you can imagine that's conductive. So many things. I believe soda cans. It really depends out of the metal. Most metals are. Some metals aren't. That's why I just want to make sure I'm right with everything I say.
Like Sam's teeth.
Sam's teeth are right.
I have
They're
braces.
Oh, right. Interesting example, Stephen. Metal fillings. There you go. Braces, that works too. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for that one, Stephen.
Every time you bite down, your Makey Makey tells you
Yeah.
that you've eaten food.
Wow. There you go. Great example right there, Steven. But I think you get the point. Makey Makey is awesome. Adds a great layer to your programs. So actually, let me go into Scratch and show you. So we kind of already did, but show you now that you know what Makey Makey can do. We'll give you a little background on how to use it in Scratch. So as I did earlier, you can go into the extensions and you can click on Makey Makey, and now you have these blocks. So as we were talking about, you can use it in Scratch, and to do that, you just take out these blocks, and you have two different things you can do. You can do pressed in order blocks, so like when you triggered the left, up, and right in order, or the up, up, down, down, left, right, the Konami code. You can do all different things like that, or you can just use the simple when space key pressed, or the when right arrow pressed, and then whenever you trigger that stuff on your Makey Makey, it will happen in your Scratch program. So if you want, to get your little Scratch cat to go around the screen by just using your Makey Makey, you can do that. So there's a million different ways. I can even show you if I pull, where's the movement blocks? Here we go.
I think Sam would be very good at making a game about me.
Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. But here you go. So
Sam's Makey Makey game.
yeah. So here we go. This is my great script. I just pulled a bunch of movement blocks, motion blocks. But now whenever I press my right key on my Makey Makey, it's gonna do this funky movement. It's moving. Isn't that great? It's going around the screen. I know, I'm a great coder, but there you go. So that is how you can use your Makey Makey in Scratch. I know, Makey Makey's awesome. We hit you with a pound of knowledge. A pound of knowledge? I was trying to think, like if I hit you... No.
Like
I
a
was
literal pound.
I don't. Yeah, literal pound or a ton of knowledge. I think that's better. A ton of knowledge. There
But
you
that's
go.
another weight measurement.
Yeah, like I took a Makey Makey, made it really heavy, and yeeted it. You get the point. You get the point. But there you go.
Point.
That is Makey Makey in a nutshell. All right.
I like nuts.
Yeah, yeah. But there we go. All right. So, I believe that's how we'll wrap up our Makey Makey segment. What did we do? So before that, we did Google, right?
Yeah.
And then we still got what's the oh, did we talk about Meta?
I think so.
Did we
I
talk about the
think so.
glasses? I
Yeah,
think
we
I
did.
just went over it, but I don't think I went in depth. You know how I do it in the beginning when I just say, our topics? Think that's all I did. But
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, doesn't hurt to just quickly go over it again. So Meta, previously known as Facebook, is now shipping out and releasing AI glasses that are gonna go on your face, and you can talk out loud. You can vocally, be like, "Hey, glasses on my face. What is the answer to this question?" Or, "What is 5 plus 5?" Or "What is the square root of 1,554?"
27.
Thank you, Sam.
Is this
But
factual?
yeah, they announced this yesterday at their big Meta conference, and it was pretty cool. I watched a little bit of it. They had a whole conference on all the different things they're doing. They're releasing AI glasses, like we just said. They're also making new chat bots where you can talk
Whoa.
to celebrities through through their AI. I know, really interesting. I don't
We
know
can
how.
talk to Sam.
Yeah, I know. Sam's a celebrity. We're all celebrities. TSARP.
We have 50 subscribers.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
guys. We're just famous like that. But yeah, so that is how, that's how the conference went. It was really cool. Let me see if I can find the link to share with all you. It was really awesome. I watched it, or pieces of it, and they just announced a bunch of stuff. So I love when companies do those events. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad,
But
sometimes
they
they're.
still don't invite us.
I know. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for reminding me. Meta, I didn't get my invite. I gotta admit. I was looking at my email. I saw nothing. Makey Makey, just so you know, if you ever hold an event, don't worry. Send it straight to my inbox. We'll be there. Don't worry. But Facebook happened, I don't know if they got my email wrong or what went on there, but I understand sometimes there's issues. Just for the next one, send it straight to my email. Thank you. But yeah, epic event. Not the epic event, not the company epic.
Epic Games?
No, not Epic Games. Not Epic Games. Yeah, so I believe, should we do our quick speed run, our speed run of topics?
It's speedrun time.
Speedrun time. Okay, first up, talking about Epic Games. Actually, they let off some of their employees for all different reasons. But I think trying to cut back on their expenses. Maybe that means we don't get as many game releases. Maybe, or that might mean they have a bigger budget for game releases, so it could really go either way. I'm waiting to see how it really affects the games being released. Hopefully it doesn't do it too much. Hopefully it's a good thing, not a bad thing, but we gotta wait and see.
Andrew, I think 19% of the company 16% of the company being let go is a bad thing.
Very
Well,
bad.
yes, no, it's definitely, yeah, I meant to say, yeah, it's bad, but we just gotta wait and see what the total effect of it is. But yeah, we gotta see. Okay,
I see what you mean.
next one. Oh yeah, Minecraft Live on October 15th. That's gonna be exciting. Wait for that. You know what? Why that date is interesting to me?
It's
Please
the
get
day
this
before
right.
Sam's birthday.
Yeah, I know. No, Steven, you're wrong. It's the day before Global Cat Day. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that right. Yeah, so Minecraft Live is October 15th. Can't wait for that. I'll be watching. We'll keep you updated on all of that. Third speedrun topic: Fortnite changed their V-Bucks pricing. So I hope you
It's
have.
now more expensive in the United States.
I think
Yeah.
it's that on Fall Guys as well. I'm
I
pretty
hope.
sure.
I think that might have a correlation with the 16% laid off. Again, probably not a good thing. Actually, definitely not a good thing. Yeah. So I hope you saved up your V-Bucks beforehand. I hope you bought some yesterday, or not at all. Don't buy V-Bucks. Buy TSARP currency.
Buy
It's
Xbox.
Wow.
TSARP
TSARP
crypto.
stock?
TSARP stock. There we go. Link in description. Not really. Oh, this was bad. I almost forgot about. Luckily, I remembered. By the way, go in the description. We have a discount code for Makey Makey. Can't believe I almost forgot that. That would have been bad. I went long enough. Luckily, it wasn't any longer. But yeah, so we got a 10% off discount code in the description on Makey Makey. The code is TSARP10 at checkout. All right. I'll mention that tomorrow if anyone left the stream before I said that too. So if you're here, which if you're hearing me right now, you are. The code is TSARP10 at checkout on Makey Makey. I'll send the link for Makey Makey if you guys are having trouble finding it. But there you go. It's TSARP, our own discount code. Isn't that amazing? I think it comes when you hit 50 subscribers. That's just what happens, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely. Not official. Makey Makey doesn't have to sponsor you if you get to 50 subscribers. All right. There we go. So, I was talking about. I was in the middle of our speedrun. Okay, final one of our topic. Oh yeah, so West Hempstead, the Rams, had their first coding club meeting. I believe yesterday. I might be wrong. Let me check that date real quick. But yeah, they're getting ready for the hackathon. You know, our first meeting. I don't think it's official. I think it's unofficial. Oh yeah, they said that yesterday. I think it's unofficial. It's like. I think the 20th, October 20th. It's pretty soon though, so get excited. Also Rubik's Cube Club, just got to shout it out for any of the Hop Hog people here. Rubik's Cube Club starts tomorrow. It's unofficial coding club. But yeah. All right.
I suddenly like Rubik's Cubes.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got sponsored by that company too. I don't want to say which one, and I don't want to say the code since today was all about Makey Makey. But go check that episode out. Amazon launches. Amazon launches Bedrock, a generative AI service with Amazon and third-party models to compete with Amazon's Vertex AI. So it's the AI race.
They're competing with themselves?
Yeah, it's the. I said Amazon, right? Yeah, Amazon's competing with Google. I don't know if I messed that up. Yeah. But it's the AI race, it's not the space race, it's not the internet boom, but it is the AI race. So every company wants to come out with their AI, tsarp.ai.com. No, I'm joking. But yeah, every company is coming out with one. We got ChatGPT. We talked about Bard already today. Now it's Amazon's. You got Facebook's. Facebook's. Which is that? That's Llama, right? I think I'm right on that. Do I know my stuff?
I think so.
Here, let me ask Bard about Facebook's. What's Facebook's?
What's Facebook?
AI.
What is Facebook?
What's Facebook's AI? Here we go. Is it gonna come back? Is it gonna be speedy like it says it's gonna be? Okay, here we go. Is the Meta AI? Oh, it's just Meta AI. No, but it's on the llama model, right? I didn't just start talking about llamas for. Is it? What model? What model is it based on? Here we go. Let's see. Please don't say I was just talking about llamas for no reason. Llama 2, there you go. I'm just not talking about llamas for random reasons. But there you go. Yep, every company's come out with one, and Amazon launched Bedrock. Basically, ChatGPT, Bard, and but made by Amazon. So, there you go. All right, I think that wraps it up for our topic speedrun for today. On to The best part? No, not the best part. Actually, I think it used to be. No, it's my least favorite because I beat it. I still haven't beat any, right? I think.
No, I don't think you
I
have.
forget. Yeah, I don't think we beat. I beat any yet, but we are going to play a fantastic game. Who's it gonna be? Sam, Steven, who's gonna volunteer theirs?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a
I
tiger.
picked Sam.
Sam,
Okay.
what's it gonna be? We played Sam's in brackets game already, or what was his what was the start of
What's
his in
going to be
brackets
his in
game?
brackets
What's
game?
gonna be? There you go. In brackets, the game jam is due October 2nd for those that want to know. It is not a competition for anyone but people that go to Hop Hog, but don't worry because you can still vote. You can lock in your votes. So is good. You can still vote for the best one, which is
Yippee.
mine. Actually, I'm not making
No,
a
that's
game.
okay.
Oh, actually, I do need to make a game. I forgot. I do because I need to get the participation badge. I can't win though because I run the website and the voting. But yeah, I do
You should
because I need the
win.
participation badge. Yeah, I should win. But all right, okay. Is it time for Sam's game? Yep, I got it. Here we go. Oh, okay, so I remember this game. Was this Hackathon tryouts, right?
I think it was. I
Think-
just improved it.
Oh,
But
okay.
you have to
So
get
that
the high
was-
score.
I have to get the high score?
That's what I consider winning.
Okay. Let's see. Quick sum of the description. It's Groundhog's Day again, and the groundhogs are popping up. This year, a longer winter is the favorite. Oh, Sam, with your weird spelling of favorite. Whack them to gain weeks and try to get the high score. Can you? Enter a 5-character name only one time. Click the groundhogs that can see their shadows. Try to avoid the groundhogs that can not. Try to avoid the groundhog. Oh, that cannot see their shadows. Okay. Try to
It
beat
seems
the
like
high
a good
score.
game for See Your Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that? No, but it
Oh, was
wasn't.
that-
No.
I think it was.
No. See
was
your
it?
shadow. You did something else. I'm trying to remember. See your
Oh, I
shadow.
don't think I did it. I don't think I did see
You
your shadow.
must have, right?
I don't think I did.
Where is it? In brackets. Here we go. See your shadow. Oh, you didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Who knew?
Wow.
That was the third in brackets competition ever. Yeah, because this
You
was
made an awesome
this was
badge.
this was 2022. It was the 2021 to 2022 school year. The 2022 to 2023 school year was when you made this for the hackathon tryouts. All right, here we go. All right, no sound, I don't think. So I gotta whack the groundhogs that see their shadow. Okay, got it. And must have one character left. What am I doing here? Am I typing my name? I'm not.
Yes.
Oh. I only tapped it once, but it did 2 T's. Okay.
It's
R P. But I can't do a P? Man. Okay, it's just TSARP. TSARP. It's one of the ways people might pronounce it. Wait, this guy sees his shadow, right? That's how it works?
delete it. Can you just delete it? Okay.
Oh, I could. I didn't know. But yeah, okay. This guy sees his shadow. Oh, wait. They see their shadow. Yeah, TSARP. I was thinking about this the other day. How, some people don't know how you're supposed to pronounce TSARP. It's TSARP. If you listen to the episode, you probably would know. But we allow any, whatever you call it. No hard feelings. If you call it TSAR, TSARP, just all one word. TSARP. No, that's the one that we just don't. Shout out to the OGs.
The super awesome rec podcast that happens twice a week, except for weekends.
Yes,
Every day of the week except for weekends.
there you go, Steven. Thank you.
I wrote that one on my arm.
You wrote it on your arm. Is that how you remembered,
I wanna forget
Steven?
to-
Oh no, I got. Wait, 2,400 weeks. That's what I'm supposed to beat. Hi, Mom. Who did this? I gotta know. Let me look
I
at the
wonder.
cloud data. You ready? It's Sam. Sam did it. But you only. You
I
only.
was showing this off to my mom, and that
But,
was my.
oh, hi. You set it to 400 though. So how is it at 2,400?
I don't know.
Sam,
I think there's some
broken.
cheating here. Wait,
But you then try to beat
Embarrassing.
400.
wait. You said it yesterday. You did it yesterday. You did it at yeah. Look at this date, Sam. I think you're trying to cheat. It was yesterday during TSARP. That's the time you're playing Groundhog Game.
Sam, why are you playing Groundhog games? These
I don't know. But there we go. That's the time. Fork history. Who do you steal it from? Oh, yourself. Maybe I should play the original. Oh, it's gone. Well.
You should steal from.
Oh wait, no. It's just. Oh, is it because of the new update? It might be because of the new update.
I privated it because this one is just so much better.
Got it. Okay, let's see. Can I do it better? Is it possible? Okay, I want to save my name as T. No, there's no wait. Backspace. Left arrow.
It's left arrow. Backspace doesn't work.
Okay. T. So. R. There you go. TSARP, right there. Beautiful name for anything. Name your children T-SARP.
No.
Oh.
I will sign your baby personally.
That's thank you, Steven, for that. No. Well, I mean, I get. Well.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it would be an honor. That's for sure. Children. Thank you, Steven. I mean, there was the running joke that I was going to bring a Sharpie to the hackathons if anyone wanted my autograph, which no one asked for. I didn't think anyone was
I
going
want
to.
your autograph.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm already beating my last score, aren't I? Here we go. 114. Or no, I'm getting closer. I didn't beat it yet. See, this is unfair. I'm not getting any of, oh, there we go. See, now I beat it, I think. You're not even giving me enough groundhogs. Even if I tapped them all, it's impossible.
If I'm gonna be honest, my high score is like 240, and I think that's why it's glitched out.
Oh, there's an extra 0?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, Sam's cheating.
Sam's a cheater.
We should really rename this to the game showcase where Andrew doesn't win because that's it. Just how it goes.
I'll make you a game where you can win.
Okay, I thought we said for the anniversary, the birthday of TSARP.
Did we?
I think we did the last episode. Callback, flashback. You know when you hear that dream music, not Dream the YouTuber, but the dream music, from when you're in a dream, and then like they start doing, like the bubble effect on the screen, and like it goes into a flashback on a sitcom. That's what we need.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob probably does it. Yeah, I think you're right. But all different shows have done it. Most likely just kids shows, but there you go. That's what we need. The big red button, call back to yesterday. The big red button we press. Oh, that's a great idea. So, I talked about how we want to do a TSARP trivia quiz for TSARP's birthday. That's the first question. What color button does the TSARP hosts want? And it's gonna be, or how big and what color? A big red button. There you go. But yeah, okay, that's the first question. Anyway, thank you all for watching today's episode. It was a fun one. Happy we finally got to talk about Makey Makey. We've been waiting for a long time, but now that we finally have settled into our new format of doing it live in the beginning of the year, finally got to talk about it, so that was exciting. And we will see you all next time, tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern, every day. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Steven and Andrew.
Thanks.
And everyone watching.
Steven didn't say bye to me. Yeah, bye everyone watching.
Bye, everyone.